Survival has been officially secured. To be fair, I thought it was secured against Norwich. I thought it was secured against Watford. Apparently, it is official now. And I tell you what, I couldn't be more pleased. I'm not going to do another whole video about David Moyes. We've already had two this week. But, I mean, Davy Boy, Moisey, Davalicious. It was so exciting. They should call him David Moist. Maybe not. No. Anyway, very pleased for him. Because he's got the team playing, he's got the team fighting, and he's got the team battling. They look disinterested. These same players, most of them anyway, look disinterested under Pellegrini. You've got to wonder what was going on there. But you see that so often now in modern players. They just seem to turn up. They've got no pride for themselves, no pride for the shirt, no pride for the club. Whatever's happened on that training ground, I want to get to that in a minute, he has got them running through brick walls and he's got them fit. Before I go any further, this video is sponsored by the OneFootball app. I haven't worked out where I'm going to pop it yet. I've got to pop the logo somewhere. That's the editing process afterwards. But anyway, it's a very good app. I'm not just telling you that. They've got daily stories on West Ham every day. In fact, they've got daily stories on everything. But you can tailor it to your own specifications. If you only want to hear about West Ham, you can switch all the other news stories off. It's free. Click the link below to download it. If you don't like it, uninstall it. Simple as that. It costs you nothing. Now, on the OneFootball, there's going to be stories all today about West Ham and getting a draw against Man United. I don't think a win would have shamed us. What I did particularly like, though, and I gave him my man of the match in the review last night, as I'm sure you might have watched. I say I'm sure, I'm not sure. You might not have watched it. I'm not sure at all. I don't know what you did last night. That's your own business. But Jarrod Bowen was wonderful. He got kicked, he got knocked. I've no doubt he was injured in that game. And he got injured in the game. He didn't start the game injured. But just before half-time, I thought, you know what? He is... I wouldn't be surprised not to see him in the second half. But I should have known better. Because actually, Jarrod Bowen's the type of guy who goes into the... see the physio or the medic or whatever, says, oh, I'm injured, give us a painkilling injection. I want to get back out there. They were so bothered by him come the end, they were all taking it in turns to foul him. And he just stood up to it. He's smaller than all of them. Stood up to it, don't care. He goes again. He's constantly trying to win the game for us. And you cast your mind back to certainly earlier on this season. There were times it felt like it was really only Declan Rice was the one trying to win the game for us. You know, when Declan Rice would get so annoyed that he would just decide, right, I'm going to grab this ball, I'm going to run forward, I'm going to try and have a shot, I'm going to try and dribble. The wingers aren't doing the dribbling, he's not doing the dribbling, he's not having a shot, I'll do it all myself. You get the impression we've got another one of those in Bowen, who's almost offended when they're not winning. And I just think, you know, fair play to Moyes to getting him in, but also getting a lot of the other players playing like that, because they all seem to have this desire. A lot will be said that was a Man U under strength and blah 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 whatever. Not under strength. That was a top team, but you know, underperforming, whatever, undermotivated. Don't believe a word of it, because actually, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, people have been saying this is the best Man U have been since Alex Ferguson. They were saying Solskjaer's done a better job than Louis van Gaal, and David Moyes himself, than Jose Mourinho. There's some really good teams there. Maybe Man, you never sell him, but you look at Greenwood, you think he's going to be a £100 million player. You probably say the same for Rashford. Excellent players. Martial is possibly the informed player in the Premier League at the moment, or maybe it's Fernandes. These players were almost nullified, not only by our tactics, but by our attitude as well. To such an extent that we could have won. And it wasn't like we just sat back. As I said, I've not heard whatever Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's press conference has been. Maybe he didn't say it. But if he dares to suggest that we parked the bus, that won't be truly reflective. At the start of that game, we sat there, we soaked it up. But then after the drinks break, we went home. I think we finished that game with in excess of 10 shots. We had corners, we had set plays. Thought we should have done a little bit better from them, to be perfectly honest with you. But we took it to them. We were getting free kicks. I don't expect that to happen when the crowds are in there. Maybe it's a VAR thing. Maybe we wouldn't. I think, well, actually, without VAR, we wouldn't have got that penalty. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm pretty adamant with a crowd in there, we don't get that free kick either when when Antonio took a tumble. You just don't get those sort of things at Old Trafford over the years and historically. But that's fine, because there'll be many a team who haven't got a decision at Old Trafford who deserve to get a decision. Today, we deserved it, and we got them. Could we keep them out? No, but they were fantastic players. They will go on to be fantastic players. It's not a crap Man United team. They're a team on the up. But you know what? I think we're a team on the up as well. And that is what is pleasing me more than anything else. Right, we've got a video from Dave, who sent me a video straight away after the game. So we're going to listen to his thoughts now. And, well, I'm pretty sure that he's quite pleased with that lot. But I think we've got a lot to look forward to now. I am now looking forward to next season. I'm pleased, really, that there's only a month between now and next season. Gives the club something to get their teeth into, gives the fans something to get their teeth into, and Davey, the Dave Meister, Moisey, it gives him something to get his teeth into. It allows him to start planning and start building a team. I don't think there's going to be massive changes. We're going to be talking about all of this as the weeks go on. Only 4 of them. We're going to be discussing all this. Transfer window's open soon. I am quite excited. I think these are exciting times. Let's see what Dave thinks.
Hello. Just a quick review back on the game we just played against Manchester United. First, I'd like to say, assuming my video gets put up and Gio or Chris don't look at it and think, won't bother with that one, that's rubbish, or dig it in the bin. But just like to say, if it does get posted, Martin Gales, cheers to you, mate. What a character, what a lovely man. And may you rest in peace, and love to all their family and any of the friends and people I know in the circles that I know, and the people that know people that have had the been fortunate to meet Martin on their travels, whether it be away or at home, to pay their respects. And we've lost a good one now. What a lovely fella, what a character, funny man, and rest in peace, Martin. That's all I'll say on that. And again, so raise a glass to you, mate. May you rest in peace, and hope your family have all the strength today and all the support they need in this really difficult time. And we've lost one of our own now, so just thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyway, to the game, Man United. Well, we pretty much started reasonably as I expected, sort of containing, a little bit nervous looking, and just standing off them a little bit. And Man United didn't really seem to have too much. We had a few little squeaky moments earlier on, but once we settled down, I think we got out into our gear a little bit, got a little bit of confidence, and Cresswell doing his normal, getting just pulled out of position and just doing what Cresswell does. I just don't think he's really up to this level anymore. As I keep repeatedly saying, I hate to say it, but you know, others will question that if I've got that wrong. But Cresswell just continues to not really impress me whatsoever. On the opposite flank, Ben Johnson, adequately, very, very good. Didn't really do a lot wrong, did he, in that first half? And lo and behold, skipping through probably lots of stuff I've missed in the game, but we get a penalty, that free kick, and Pogba, I mean, how he didn't get booked for that? He's put his hands up. I mean, I know the ball's fizzed at him, but you know, when you're in that wall, the referee tells him quite clearly, you put your hands up above your throat to stop the ball hitting your windpipe. Anything else above that, you move your arms towards the ball, you make yourself bigger, you're going to give away a penalty. And I think he tries to smash around with his face on Antonio, and a few of the others were taking the mickey out of him while the VAR was going on, I believe, or it might be just leading up to before the decision was made. And I was just shocked as anyone else was, and probably everyone else was, that you expected Noble to step up and take that pen. And Antonio steps up, and I'm thinking, well, I like this because I've got Antonio scoring my bet. My bet didn't come off in the end, so I nicked it with a couple of other results, and just needed Rice to be booked in the game would have cost me a few quid. But he smashes it home, Antonio, doesn't he? And he's the top scorer since we've come back, since this COVID situation started. And I think someone might correct me if I'm wrong there, but he's been bang on form, and he's been having it, hasn't he? So from my memory, I think we go into the break, and we're 1-0 up in the break. We come out second half. you expect to see a bit of a response from Man United, and they come out and from my memory, they've played the ball very neatly inside us. Very, we could question it, say it's poor defending, but they've done pretty well to get that ball through there. I think it was Mason Greenwood, a very good young talent, and he's 18 years old. You can't question his finish. Great finish, wasn't it? And we're level and it's 1-1. But do you know what? Even when that ball went in at 1-1, I never felt like we was going to go and capitulate. Probably for the first time in ages. I thought we'd hold on, and we did in the end, didn't we? I mean, I don't think too many chances in the game in the second half I can think of that strike me straight away. We made some substitutions, didn't we? I think Cresswell went off injured. No loss there, really. I mean, Mazuaka come on, got booked, didn't he, within 5 minutes? I think it was within 10 minutes or less. He come off and got booked straight away. Bowen, that's something I do need to mention. His work rate. He was drawing fouls, wasn't he? Bowen was drawing fouls in their final third. They're good drawing them fouls. We get the ball. We got set pieces to play with Souček as a threat from the air, and Bowen for me, man of the match in that game. Full credit to him. He's done really well, and I'm so glad we got him. Full credit to him. Souček again, he tried to get involved in the game, didn't he? I don't think he had many chances. I mean, again, I wish he had. I had him in a little bit as well, but I think we come down to it where he took Antonio off, and I thought, okay, he's probably puffing a little bit, but he ain't out of petrol. And I thought to myself, well, maybe take Fornals off and just push Antonio out wide and swap Bowen on the flank and put Haller through the middle. Keep Antonio on. I mean, I don't know. We've got one game left to play, and if he was absolutely on his backside, on his arse, I'd understand it. But to take him off, I thought Haller was pretty much ineffective. Didn't do a lot. Didn't chase a lot of people down. I really worry for Haller, really. I just, he's got good individual moments and skill, isn't he, when he's got players around him and stuff, but his commitment and application sometimes is always brought into question, because I say, unless he's got people up and around him, he may be again suffering from confidence. Anderson didn't even get on the pitch. I'm pretty sure he was on the bench, wasn't he? But Anderson, you could have said some of the subs, take when Cresswell went off, play Anderson, shuffle the pack around a little bit. I don't know. I mean, yellow day. I'd rather Anderson just go, to be honest, anyway. But that's my decision. That's how I think. But Moyes might prove me wrong and get his attitude right, and he stays another season and he's good for us next year. But we're safe.